The Ahmadiyya Muslim Community USA held its 30th West Coast Jalsa Salana or annual convention in San Bernardino County's largest mosque on December 25th through the 27th, 2015. The three-day conference drew Muslims from all across the United States. After the Friday prayer service, the formal program began with various presentations on this year's theme, Defining True Islam. The convention, which took place a few weeks after President Obama's address from the Oval Office, in which he called upon Muslims to root out extremist ideology.
There's a real problem that Muslims must confront without excuse. Muslim leaders here and around the globe have to continue working with us to decisively and unequivocally reject the hateful ideology that groups like ISIL and al-Qaeda promote.
Some of the topics covered in this year's event were Sharia and governance in Islam, role of women, caliphate leads to success, blessings in serving mankind, and domestic harmony. At the weekend-long convention, Muslim leaders answered President Obama's call
to speak out against not just acts of violence, but also those interpretations of Islam that are incompatible with the values of religious tolerance, mutual respect, and human dignity.
In the spirit of partnership, the convention was open to all guests, Muslims and non-Muslims alike. On the second day of the convention, there was a special guest session that drew many national, state, and local public officials. They all praised the great work being done by the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community USA, in particular the California chapter. The session began with the singing of the national anthem by Abbas Ahmed.
And the home of the brave.
Haris Zafar, the national spokesman for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community USA, introduced the audience to the community's new campaign, True Islam and the Extremists.
As one of the oldest Muslim organizations and the largest in the country, this is our effort to unite Muslims and non-Muslims alike. That True Islam recognizes that no justification exists for terrorism against any individual, any government, or nation for any reason.
U.S. Congresswoman Norma Torres spoke highly of the community's exemplary leadership and presented them with a certificate of special U.S. congressional recognition.
And that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community as a whole have a long history of giving back to our community. 100 years worth of history.
Chief Burgwan was recognized for his leadership during the horrific December 2nd attacks.
Chief Burgwan's calm demeanor and reassuring words really were a source of healing for us. On behalf of our community, Chief Burgwan, we want to present a very small token of our appreciation, a plaque that commends your work and your leadership of all the heroes that you supervise in San Bernardino. Thank you for protecting us. And we invite you to accept that award from our National Vice President.
I heard the 11 principles they talked about, and I don't disagree with a single one of them. I think it's the right message that that this country needs to hear, that all of us need to hear from a faith standpoint, and I thought what he said was very important.
After listening to the 11 principles of the True Islam campaign, California State Senator Connie Leyva remarked,
"Your talk was outstanding. Thank you very much. We will go on trueislam.com because really, isn't that one of the biggest problems we have in this world is that we don't understand each other and we don't take the time to understand each other."
In the wake of the San Bernardino attack, anti-Muslim backlash felt all across the country, and anti-Muslim rhetoric gaining popularity in the presidential campaigns. This convention confronted the fear many have of Islam and delineate between true Islam and extremism. Sania Ahmed, MTA News, USA.